There are 310 specific forms of pasta available in the world. However, I've gone ahead and selected 54 to rank today. I gathered these shapes from the National Pasta Association. Yes, that's right, there's a board of people that are the end-all, be-all of pasta in the United States. There's even a fucking pasta president. Their mission statement makes them sound like some sort of alien organization that's come to replace our way of life with pasta. Increase the consumption of pasta. Promote the development of sound public policy. Act as a center of knowledge for the industry and the consumer. Ugh. I, for one, accept and welcome our new pasta overlords, and that's why I'm using their classifications of pasta to make this list. Now, to prove my credibility and establish my ethos as a pasta connoisseur, I'm going to go ahead and test my pasta IQ. The pasta overlords, the National Pasta Association, have kindly provided this exam to, decide who will be saved when they inevitably try to conquer the earth? Anyways, let's go ahead and take the test to prove our worth. So, it is time to take the pasta IQ test. I'm pretty confident in my ability to pass this. I've grown up in an Italian household. I've tried many different types of pasta. I don't know if I've tried all 310 or even all 54. But I need to prove that I am able to rank and critique these well. So, first question. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be so easy. Traditionally, which type of pasta contains no gluten? Whole wheat, white, rice noodles, or egg noodles? Instinctively, I think it's egg noodles. What? Are you kidding me? But there's no pasta in egg, right? Isn't pasta made from, wheat? Okay, this is not a good start. What is the recommended serving size for cooked pasta? Pasta is all you can eat. What is this question? What is this test? I don't know if I trust the National Pasta Association. They don't seem very knowledgeable. I don't know, I'm gonna guess 3. 3 is always the answer. What? 1 cup? That's not... No. Which of these is not a characteristic of pasta? What? Are you kidding me? This is... Have I gotten 1 right? When is World Pasta Day? Today? Is today World Pasta Day? I don't know. November. Too close to Thanksgiving. Could not possibly be World Pasta Day. October 25th. Too close to Halloween. That's not a good time for pasta. April 25th. June 11th. April? What is the most popular pasta dish? Oh, fuck. Spaghetti, pasta salad, lasagna, mac and cheese. I was gonna be like, of course spaghetti. Mac and cheese, Kraft Dinner? Nobody eats pasta salad. Mac and cheese? What? Okay, no, this is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. This is all incorrect. How many pounds of pasta does the average American consume annually? Isn't it 20? How do I know that? I apparently know nothing else about pasta other than how much Americans eat. Which of the following is not a staple of the Mediterranean diet? Pasta, olive oil, beans, tofu. Tofu. Come on, easy. Where was the first industrial pasta factory in America located? I feel like I know this. I feel like it's Brooklyn. Oh. When stored correctly. Dry on, years. Literal years. Yeah, 1 year. Honestly, probably get away with 5 years. Which of the following is a recommended cooking tip for pasta? Boil your vegetables with your pasta. Refrigerate leftover pasta. Throw out used pasta. Salt the water. You always salt the water. Come on. National Pasta Month. That's not a thing. August. Oh, whatever. Close enough. Who is credited with bringing the first macaroni machine? Which president is this? Why is this here? It's not James. That's Thomas Jefferson? Context clues, I'm a good test taker. Little ears. This one. Okay, but I didn't know that. That's literally what that word means. You got 7 out of 13. Needs work. Your test needs work. Obviously, I don't. That is what? What is 7 out of 13? Let me get a calculator out. That is a 54%. That's more than half right. Anyways, with that done and my credibility established, or de-established in this case, let's get into the list. Let us start off by going over the tiers. For the S tier, I have labeled it as the 266th Pope, Pope Francis. A good guy, maybe. I don't really know. I'm not super into the Catholic Church. It's not something that I stan, I don't follow it too heavily. He seems pretty good. He even has a pasta named after him. So, S tier. If he eats it, then it must be good. And now for the A tier, we have pasta. I hardly know her. I couldn't think of a name for this one, so I looked up top 10 pasta puns. Moving on, for the B tier, we have Italia World Stars Italy. He's not the best character, but he's also not the worst character. He's solidly in the middle. He's acceptable. That's why he's a B tier. And then in C tier, we have Pasta La Vista Baby, another one from the top 10 pasta puns list. Fits the C tier pretty well, you know, mediocre. And now for D tier, we have The Impasta is Among Us, because these pasta that I put in this are sus. They're suspicious, and I can't trust them. And then for E tier, we have Strega, as in, I would be sent to the Strega to have the maloik purged from my body if I ate this pasta. And in the F tier, we have vermicelli, because it is the worst type of pasta. You can fight me on that. Vermicelli is ass. It tastes so bad. It's so gross. We're gonna go ahead and start ranking our pastas. The very first pasta that we have is 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞. And this is one of those pastas that you put in soup, so right away that makes it like C tier at best, because soup pasta is like really I'm gonna go ahead and put her in Pasta La Vista Baby. The second pasta we have is alphabet pasta. I didn't have this very much growing up, so you know, I don't have a super big opinion on it. It's gonna go probably in Pasta La Vista Baby. Well, is it better than 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞 though? Yes. It's gonna go in Italy World Stars Italy. And then we have 𝔪𝔞. That's a solid Pasta La Vista Baby. I have no more thoughts on it. After 𝔪𝔞, we have angel hair. And now angel hair, is it basically vermicelli? Yes. This is vermicelli. You can't tell me it's not. That's why it goes here. Because it's bad. It's like eating grass. Literal grass. Okay, next we have bucatini, which is basically spaghetti, I think. It's a solid C. It's a C. It's a C. I have a feeling everything is going to end up in C because I don't have very strong opinions just naturally. So, this is going to be interesting. Next we have calamorata. We're getting into the type of pasta that I can appreciate. Thick pasta. Thick and doughy. I'm telling you, that's the recipe for the best type of pasta there's going to be. Ooh, but the sauce, will it get stuck in the hole? Interesting wording. I don't think so. I think this is a solid A. I think this is an A. Yeah, this is an A. This is a pasta. I hardly know her. Next we have campanelle. I don't like the way that the shapes are. I have to say that is pretty threatening to me. I feel threatened when I look at them. It's going in The Impastas Among Us. Casarecce, also don't like. It reminds me of green beans. It reminds me so much of green beans, I think, that I would be sent to the Strega if I ate it. Okay, now we have cavatappi. And this stuff is pretty iconic. I'm sure that you've had it at least once in your life, at school or school lunch. What else? School. Only at school. No one else eats this. C. Yeah, cavatappi's a C. Next we have cavatelli. Cavatelli's right here. This is gross. Hate cavatelli. I don't like it very much. It goes in The Impastas Among Us. It's an impasta. And after cavatelli, we have our shell pastas. So these are the conchiglie shells. We have jumbo, we have medium, we have small, and we have mini and we have small. Jumbo conchiglie, S tier. This is our first S tier, and it deserves to be S tier because you can fucking make stuffed shells with this. You can load that up with cheese, with the ricotta. Okay, and then we have medium size. Yes, conchiglie medium, A. It's an A. Well, is it an A? No. C. We might move it later, but it's gonna stay in C for now. Small ones, these are ass. Both of these are really bad. They all fall into like weird categories because sauce gets stuck in the middle, but it's not as good as the jumbo one because the jumbo one feels like you're eating like a sandwich or even a taco, like a burrito. So like this is not, no. Whoever invented these, why? We have our new set of pastas over on the side. We're going to continue ranking them with corbata. Corbata, bad. Bad. Ass. Vermicelli. After that we have ditalini. Don't know much about ditalini, gotta say, which immediately makes me suspicious of it. So it's gonna live in the D category for now. Next we have egg noodle. I have never had egg noodle pasta, I don't think. Maybe I have. Apparently it has gluten in it, which I don't understand because apparently it's made of eggs. Like, how can this have gluten? This is a B. I think this is a B. But after that, oh my gosh, we have mac and cheese, macaroni, elbow macaroni. This, amazing. Amazing. Whoever invented this, genius. Life has not been the same since Kraft Dinner came out. Okay, now we have bow tie, our farfalle, if you want to be fancy and call them butterflies. So farfalle, bow tie pasta, not that good. I'm just gonna say it, not that good. For some reason, it's very popular. So is this a D or is this a C? Because this is not higher than a C. There's no way. Bow tie pasta, C. Now we have farfalline, which is like bow tie pasta, but the edges are rounded instead of like butterflies. I think they're actually better than traditional bow tie pasta. And now, get ready, fettuccine, the ambrosia of the gods. It's so good. Fettuccine, whoever invented it, wow, they need to be a saint. Maybe? Is that what they do in the Catholic Church? They make people saints? Probably. Anyways, whoever invented fettuccine, thank you. Thank you. You've changed my existence. Fettuccine, so much better than spaghetti. Obviously better than vermicelli. Probably better than bucatini, I don't know. Straight S. And then after fettuccine, that high note, we have fideo, which goes straight to vermicelli. Actually, you know what? Strega. Just because this would actually give me the 𝔪𝔞. I would have headaches, I would feel bad about myself, and I would know that God hates me if I ate that, you know? Fusilli is the next one. Fusilli, don't know much about it. It looks like a smaller version of cavatappi, which instantly makes it worse. So this is going straight into the impastas among us, because don't know much about it. It frightens me a lot. Next we have gemelli. Looks like breadsticks a little bit. It's a C, maybe even a D. I don't eat it often enough to have an opinion as strong, which might make it a D, but I don't think it's as bad as all of these shell varieties here. You know, the shells, bad. Okay, now we have ghigli. This is like a bigger version, a little bit chunkier version of campanelle. This is a B. I think this is a B. Okay, now prepare yourselves, because this is a big one. Gnocchi. Gnocchi is so good. You don't even know. Gnocchi, number one, I don't think gnocchi is technically a pasta because it's made from potatoes or something, right? Amazing. It's, wow. Straight S. If I could put it higher than S, I would. Worse than gnocchi though, lasagna. I know a lot of people like lasagna. It's a very popular food, especially with certain cats. But lasagna, not that good. I'm just gonna say it. It doesn't do it for me, you know? It's like baked ziti and lasagna are the same thing to me. Like, why do they exist? They're okay, but they're not wonderful, you know? Good lasagna, like the lasagna my grandmother makes, my nonna, it's pretty, Even then, you know, my nonna's lasagna, a B. You know what? B. Yeah, lasagna's a B. It's better than alphabet pasta, though. You know what? Maybe it's an A. After lasagna, we have another big one, linguine. It's spaghetti. It's thick spaghetti. Not as good as fettuccine. It's still, you know, it's an A. We have another wacky one, mafalda. Don't know anything about it. It looks like it would hold sauce well, but it's another, like, corkscrew type pasta. It's going down here. The impasta is among us. Now we have manicotti. Okay, pretty good. You know what? This is an A. Manicotti's an A. Oh, and then we have, oh my gosh, we have 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞. 𝔪𝔞 is really, really good. I've only had it at Carrabba's, believe it or not, which, you know, Carrabba's alone, a whole discussion for another time. Same thing with Olive Garden. Don't even get me started on Olive Garden. It's got stuffed shell energy. Not quite as good as stuffed shells, but you know, it's a solid A. And now we have our little ears, orecchiette. These basically flat discs. Not the best, not the worst either. I think we're gonna put these at a solid, they're a C. This is a C. Okay, now we have orzo. Orzo, bad, very bad. Vermicelli. If I could put it lower than vermicelli, I would. It's basically rice. It's not even pasta. Okay, next we have pappardelle. I know that I was like, you know what, fettuccine, it's better than linguine, it's better than spaghetti, it's better than vermicelli, bucatini, because it's thicker. And this is the ultimate daddy of long pasta. It's the thickest, the most doughy. But does that make it better? No, because as we've seen with lasagna, which is basically evolved spaghetti, pappardelle, no, it's not that good. It's okay, but it gets to be too much, just like with lasagna. So this is C. No, you know what? This is worse than C. This is a D. Okay, now we have pastina. This is another soup one, but these are like little stars. I don't know. I didn't actually know that these were a type of Italian pasta. I thought that they were just like the default Panera bread thing to put in soup. It's pretty good. It's pretty universal. I like it better than a cini di pepe because it's not as small. So it's going in B. Yeah, definitely B. Okay, now we have our two types of penne. We have penne mostaccioli and we have penne rigate. Penne rigate has ridges. 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞 is smooth. It doesn't have ridges. So that automatically makes it inferior, because smooth pasta, as we've seen with 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞, is not as good. It's just not as good because the sauce just slides off of it. So penne, this is an A tier pasta. Very good, very classic. It's what you think of when you order Italian pasta. 𝔪𝔞-𝔪𝔞, bad. Very bad. Not as good. Why would you have this when you have rigate? You know, I would even be sent to the Strega if I ate this. After that we have pipe rigate. Pipe rigate. Don't know too much about this. It looks like it would hold sauce well. I think it's a B. Pipette rigate next, which is just a smaller version. Also looks pretty good. It does have the same energy as the shells, but the shells, when you eat them, they get like stuck on your tongue. I don't know how to describe it. Like the hole in the middle of it, it gets trapped places. Don't like that very much. It's like, why wouldn't you just close the hole and make it into a tube, like pasta should be? Next we have radiatori, which I didn't know was a thing. These are pasta made to look like radiators of a car. Interesting, but why? You know, this is going in D. This is an oddly specific pasta for an oddly specific situation. Okay, now we are at our very last section of pasta. That's right, we're almost done. And we're gonna start it off with the banger, ravioli, S. Again, like stuffed shells, you can put cheese in them, you can put meat in them, you can put anything in ravioli. Ravioli, S tier, easy. We have rigatoni next. rigatoni. It's an A. Is it as good as penne though? No, it's not. It's a B. This is a B. Okay, now we have wagon wheels. Same energy as alphabet pasta. Similar energy to radiatori, but not as dumb as radiatori. This is a C. They're fun too, because this is basically, you know, wagon wheels is the basis for Kraft dinner, and I enjoy Elsa Frozen Kraft dinner very much. We have another spirally corkscrew pasta, rotini. We already know how I feel about these. Generally, bad. It's going in C. No, C? It's going in D. Now we have rote, which are like baby wagon wheels. Again, no really opinion on these. They're not as good as wagon wheels though. Should wagon wheels be bumped up? Yeah, these are a B, and then these are a C. Okay, now we have the Big Daddy, apparently the most popular pasta in the entire world, spaghetti, which, you know, I still think macaroni and cheese is more popular, but you know, whatever. Spaghetti is not great. I'm just gonna say it. Again, once you've had linguine or you've had fettuccine, why would you go back to spaghetti? There's no reason. There's simply no reason. And even spaghetti with meatballs, why? I don't even think they make spaghetti with meatballs with spaghetti anymore. They do it with either linguine. I don't think I've ever seen it with fettuccine though. No, yeah, spaghetti, it's irrelevant. It's still good. Like, it's still bucatini level. It's the same thing, you know, it's a C. This is a C. And now we have tagliatelle. If we were making a phylogenetic tree, tagliatelle would be next to fettuccine, but it's nowhere close in quality. We don't even have enough room for C. We're gonna go off the screen with Z. Okay, now we have thin spaghetti, which is worse spaghetti, so, you know, D. In fact, the fact that it's called thin spaghetti, it belongs in Strega. Simply because there is room in the Strega category, but also, you know, eating spaghetti, bad enough when you've already got linguine available. So having thin spaghetti, which is objectively worse, would get you sent to the Strega for, you know, a purging of your soul or whatever happens there. Okay, next, tortellini. Don't trust tortellini. Just gonna come out and say it. I know a lot of people like this one. No. It's bad. It's not great. It's pretty doughy, but it's got, just the way it looks, it doesn't look trustworthy. Okay, next we have tripolini, which is like saw blade pasta. I don't know what it's actually called. Kind of related to spaghetti, but no, this is bad. I don't know why this exists. This is in D, or E rather. This is an E tier pasta. Now we have trofier, breadstick pasta, which reminds me, this, our other breadstick pasta, gemelli. They're the same sort of thing, and they're both not great. Is this a D, or an E rather? No, it doesn't deserve that. Yes, it does. And this one deserves D. Yes, so this is going in D, this is going in E, where they belong. Now, tubini. Tubini, very smooth, which makes me concerned. Penne, I really can't excuse penne. You know, the smooth penne, no reason for it. Tubini, on the other hand, this is a B. I think this is a B. You know, usually I'd say I hate smooth pasta, but this is a B. Okay, now vermicelli. This is going in vermicelli because of course it is. Vermicelli, gross. Angel hair, vermicelli, same thing. Both are disgusting, and it doesn't hold sauce well. And when you pick it up in a fork, it's always a big issue because you have to get like a whole fucking thing, and you're eating like hair. It's like eating human hair. I don't understand the point of it. Why would you ever eat this? Okay, now we have ziti, which is basically tubini, but it's ziti. Again, it's fine. It's not an A. Ziti is a C. It's a B. You know, it's a B. And with that, you know, I think we've got our tier list. Does anything need to be moved around, though? Calamorata. Does calamorata belong in A? This doesn't belong in A. Neither does lasagna, to be honest. Calamorata, this is a B. You know what? Pastina? Pastina's an A. This is a C. Alpha pasta's a C. And then echinita di pepe, this would send me to the strega. Ziti belongs in B. As does lasagna. You know what? I'm making the decision. Lasagna's a B. You know what? I'm happy with this list. I think we've done a good job here. You know, I think I've done my heritage proud today, ranked this pretty objectively. That's right, I am a pasta connoisseur after all. And alright, as we end up here, I want everyone to go down, leave a comment, tell me about your favorite pasta, which pastas you agree with, which pastas you think should be switched around in the ranking. Of course, everything can be changed. Nothing is final. Leave a comment, tell me especially about these shell pastas right here. I don't know too much about them. I remember them being ass, like really, really bad. So tell me your thoughts on shell pasta in particular, because I'm curious about that, and also corkscrew pasta, because both of those types of pasta I hate, and I want to see how, you know, the general public feels about those. So let me know about your favorite type of pasta, your favorite style, and with that, that's the video, baby!